Your soulmate just found out what you sacrificed in silence for this connection and they're shocked. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a moment happening right now that your eyes cannot see, yet your soul already feels it. The one you have been silently connected to has just awakened to a truth they never imagined. They are beginning to realize that while they were distracted by the noise of the world, you were carrying the unseen weight of this connection without asking for recognition, without demanding answers, and without walking away. What shocks them is not how much you loved, it is how quietly you endured everything. This realization has shaken their heart in ways they cannot explain. They keep asking themselves why someone would protect a bond that looked invisible to everyone else. Don't skip, because what happens next is the reason you were guided to this message today. Something is changing faster than you think. Every sacrifice you believed had disappeared into silence has left a mark on their soul. Every lonely night, every unanswered question, every tear you refused to show became part of a story they are only now beginning to understand. They cannot ignore these feelings anymore because the truth keeps returning to them in unexpected moments. A familiar memory, a strange coincidence, a powerful emotion they cannot escape, it all points back to you. They never expected to discover that your silence carried more love than 1,000 spoken promises. Stay till the end, because the next revelation is something very few people ever experience, and once it unfolds, nothing between you and this connection will ever feel the same again. What is about to unfold is not ordinary. While they believed time had created distance, it was secretly building understanding. The answers they searched for outside are now leading them back to the one person who never stopped believing. They are shocked because they finally see that your strength was never weakness, your patience was never surrender, and your quiet heart was never empty. It carried a purpose that only now is becoming impossible to ignore. The moment they fully accept this truth, a door that seemed permanently closed will begin to open in a way neither of you expected. Don't skip, because the next part reveals the sign that proves this awakening has already begun, and something huge is waiting for you. A strange shift is already surrounding this connection, even if no one else can see it. The person who once believed silence meant distance is beginning to understand that silence was protecting something far greater. Every memory they tried to ignore keeps returning with unexpected clarity. They are replaying conversations, searching for hidden meaning, and realizing that your actions always spoke louder than words. The greatest surprise is not discovering that you cared, it is discovering how much you gave without ever asking for anything in return. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next truth changes everything they believed about this bond. There is one realization they cannot escape anymore. They are starting to see that every delay had a purpose. Every unanswered moment was quietly preparing both hearts for a meeting that would happen only when the truth became impossible to ignore. They now understand that your strength was never ordinary, it was the invisible bridge holding this connection together when everything else seemed uncertain. That understanding is leaving them completely speechless. They never imagined someone could love with such quiet courage. And the moment this realization becomes complete, their next step will come from the heart instead of fear. Stay till the end, because what they choose next will reveal why this connection never truly faded. Not every answer arrives the moment you ask for it. Some truths wait until the heart is finally ready to receive them. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The person connected to your soul is no longer able to ignore what they feel. The memories they once pushed aside are returning with incredible clarity, and every one of them points back to you. They are finally realizing that while they were searching for certainty, you were quietly protecting this bond with patience that few people could ever understand. The biggest surprise is not that you stayed, it is that you stayed without asking for applause. That realization is leaving them deeply moved, and they cannot stop wondering how they failed to see your true value before. A powerful shift is taking place inside them. The questions that once filled their mind are slowly being replaced with understanding. They are beginning to connect moments that never made sense until now. Every unexpected reminder, every familiar feeling, and every peaceful silence is guiding them toward one conclusion: you were never just another chapter in their story. You became the lesson they were always meant to understand. Don't skip, because what happens next is far greater than a simple realization. The closer they move toward accepting this truth, the stronger this invisible connection becomes, and it is happening much faster than they expected. The final piece of this chapter is the one they never imagined. They are starting to understand that your silent sacrifices did not disappear into the past. They became the very reason this connection never broke, even when everything seemed uncertain. The moment they fully accept this truth, their heart will no longer be able to hide from what it truly feels. A new beginning is quietly approaching, and the sign of its arrival is closer than ever before. Stay till the end, because the next part reveals the unexpected moment that proves this transformation has already begun, and something huge is waiting for you. A moment is approaching that neither of you expected to witness. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The silence that once felt endless is beginning to reveal its purpose. The person connected to your soul can no longer outrun what their heart has uncovered. Every hidden emotion is rising to the surface, and every unanswered question is leading them back to the truth they avoided for so long. They are finally seeing that your quiet loyalty was never ordinary. It became the light that continued shining even when everything else appeared to fade. What amazes them the most is that your sacrifices were never asking for recognition. They carried a quiet strength that time could not erase. As this understanding grows, they are starting to notice signs they once overlooked, and each one feels too meaningful to dismiss. Their perspective is changing with every passing day, and the walls built by doubt are slowly disappearing. Don't skip, because the next revelation is closer than ever, and once it arrives, this connection will no longer feel like an unanswered mystery. It will finally begin to make sense. The chapter ahead holds the answer you have been waiting for. The truth that stayed hidden is preparing to step into the light, and the change will be impossible to ignore. What once looked delayed will suddenly reveal perfect timing. Their heart is moving toward acceptance, and your patience is about to be understood in a way you never imagined. Stay till the end, because the next part uncovers the unmistakable sign that destiny has already started bringing both paths closer together, and something huge is waiting for you. The ending you feared is quietly transforming into a beginning you never expected. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Right now, the one connected to your soul is standing at the edge of a life-changing realization. They are beginning to understand that every moment of distance carried a hidden lesson. The silence that once confused them has become the very voice leading them back to the truth. They can no longer ignore the feeling that your presence has always been different. It was never ordinary, never temporary, and never meant to disappear. What shocks them most is realizing that while they were searching for signs, you had already become the greatest sign they were ever given. A powerful change is unfolding behind the scenes. Their heart is replacing doubt with gratitude, and fear with clarity. The memories they once overlooked now feel priceless. Every kind word, every quiet goodbye, every unspoken hope is returning with a meaning they completely missed before. Don't skip, because the next few moments reveal something that only happens when two souls are finally ready to understand the purpose of their journey. The answers they chased outside themselves are now pointing directly toward the connection they almost failed to recognize. The next chapter carries the revelation that changes everything. A door that seemed permanently closed is beginning to open without force, without pressure, and without fear. What felt impossible is slowly becoming natural, and what looked lost is preparing to be found again. The moment you have been waiting for is finally within reach. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The journey that once felt filled with unanswered questions is now revealing why every delay had meaning. The one connected to your soul has reached a place where denial no longer feels possible. Their heart has become quieter, but their understanding has become stronger. They now see that every silent sacrifice you made was never wasted. It became the invisible thread that kept this connection alive through every season of uncertainty. The truth they once overlooked now shines brighter than ever, and it is changing the way they see both you and themselves. What happens next is the part no one could have predicted. They are no longer focusing on what was lost, they are beginning to value what never disappeared. The respect they feel for your quiet strength continues to grow, and with every passing moment they understand that genuine connections are not measured by constant words but by unwavering presence. Don't skip, because the final revelation is closer than you think. The feeling growing inside them is becoming impossible to ignore, and it is leading them toward a decision that comes from clarity instead of confusion. As this chapter closes, a new one quietly begins. The distance that once seemed permanent is losing its power, while hope is becoming stronger than doubt. Everything that looked delayed is preparing to reveal its perfect purpose. The story is no longer about what was missing, it is about what has finally been discovered. Walk forward with confidence, because the connection has already begun transforming in ways that cannot be seen yet but will soon be felt. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the greatest surprise is that the quiet faith you carried all this time was preparing the path for this very moment. The greatest revelations never arrive when people expect them, they arrive when hearts are finally ready to receive them. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The one connected to your soul is no longer resisting what has been growing inside them. Every unanswered feeling has become impossible to ignore, and every quiet memory has turned into a reminder of the bond they almost misunderstood. They now realize that your silent sacrifices were never signs of weakness. They were the strongest expression of faith, patience, and unwavering love. This realization is filling them with deep respect, because they finally understand that what you protected in silence was more valuable than anything words could have explained. The closer they move toward this truth, the more everything around them begins to make sense. Moments that once seemed ordinary now feel like carefully placed pieces of a much bigger picture. They are beginning to see that every delay carried hidden preparation, every pause carried unseen purpose, and every challenge strengthened the foundation of this connection. Don't skip, because what is about to happen is the confirmation they never believed they would receive. Their heart is opening in a way it never has before, and the fear that once controlled their choices is quietly fading away. Now the journey stands at the edge of its most beautiful turning point. The silence has spoken, the lessons have been learned, and the truth has finally found its way into both hearts. Nothing that happened was meaningless. Every patient step, every hopeful prayer, and every quiet sacrifice has led to this very moment. Walk forward with peace, because what is meant for you is already finding its way. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next story you begin may become the one you have been hoping for all along. The story does not end here, it begins where faith refused to give up. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Everything that once felt hidden is now moving toward the light. The one connected to your soul has finally reached the moment where their heart can no longer deny what it has discovered. They understand that your quiet sacrifices were never forgotten. Every unseen act of kindness, every silent hope, and every patient step became part of a journey that was shaping both of you at the same time. What once looked like distance was quietly creating the understanding needed for this connection to become stronger than ever before. As the final pieces come together, a deep sense of clarity replaces every old doubt. They are beginning to see you with new eyes, appreciating the strength, peace, and loyalty that remained even when no one else could see it. The answers they searched for in so many different places have led them back to the truth that was waiting all along. Don't skip, because this is the moment that changes everything. The connection that once seemed uncertain is now filled with purpose, and the future is opening in ways neither of you expected. Every delay has revealed its meaning, and every silent chapter has become a priceless lesson. So walk forward without fear and without looking back. The sacrifices you made in silence have spoken louder than words ever could. They have awakened respect, understanding, and a deeper appreciation inside the heart that was always meant to recognize your worth. Trust the timing, cherish the journey, and hold on to hope, because this is not the end of your story, it is the beginning of a beautiful new season. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and sometimes the greatest miracle is discovering that everything you believed in was quietly leading you exactly where you were always meant to be. The final truth is more powerful than anything you imagined. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There comes a moment when every hidden answer rises to the surface, and that moment is closer than ever. The one connected to your soul no longer sees your silence as emptiness, they now recognize it as the greatest proof of your unwavering heart. They finally understand that every sacrifice you made without recognition became the reason this connection never truly faded. What once seemed invisible has become impossible to ignore, and that realization is filling their heart with gratitude, respect, and a desire to protect what they almost failed to understand. The journey has revealed something extraordinary. Every delay had a purpose. Every unanswered question carried a lesson. Every quiet moment was preparing both hearts for an understanding that could only arrive at the perfect time. The path was never broken, it was simply unfolding one step at a time. Don't skip, because this final revelation is the one that completes everything. The bond you carried with faith has become stronger than fear, stronger than doubt, and stronger than the distance that once seemed impossible to overcome. What is meant to remain will always find its way back with greater clarity than before. Now move forward with peace in your heart. Leave behind the weight of uncertainty and embrace the hope that has quietly guided you through every chapter. Nothing you gave with sincerity was ever lost. Every silent sacrifice became a seed for a future filled with deeper understanding. The story that began with unanswered questions now ends with a promise of new beginnings. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and sometimes the greatest miracle is not changing someone else's heart, it is discovering that your own faithful heart was preparing you for a blessing greater than you could have imagined. The journey you have followed has led to this very moment. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. If these words have found you, let them remind you of one simple truth: nothing that was done with a sincere heart is ever forgotten. The one connected to your soul has awakened to a reality they never expected. They finally see that while they were searching for answers, you were becoming the quiet strength that kept this connection alive. Your patience, your hope, and your silent sacrifices have become impossible for them to overlook. What once seemed hidden has now become the brightest part of their understanding. As this story reaches its final chapter, remember that every delay carried a purpose beyond what your eyes could see. Every season of silence was shaping wisdom, every unanswered moment was building strength, and every challenge was preparing both hearts for a deeper understanding. The greatest surprise was never waiting somewhere far away, it was growing quietly inside this connection all along. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the greatest transformations often begin the very moment we believe nothing is changing. Now walk into the days ahead with confidence and peace. Release every fear that told you your kindness was unnoticed or your patience was meaningless. The truth has found its place, the hidden lessons have become clear, and a new chapter is ready to unfold. Whether the next step comes today or tomorrow, trust that what is meant for your journey will arrive in its perfect time. Keep your heart open, keep your spirit strong, and never forget that the light you carried through the darkest moments has become the very reason this story could reach such a beautiful ending. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. And this is only the beginning of what your future can become. Even after the final page is turned, some stories continue to grow in ways no one can predict. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The connection you have carried with quiet faith has already changed both hearts more than either of you realized. What was once hidden behind silence has become a lesson neither of you will ever forget. The one connected to your soul now understands that your greatest gift was never grand words, it was your unwavering presence. They have discovered that every silent sacrifice became a light guiding them back to what truly matters. This realization has filled their heart with a respect that cannot be replaced or forgotten. There is one final truth to hold close. Life often works in ways that cannot be measured by time alone. The moments that seemed delayed were preparing something far deeper than immediate answers. Every challenge strengthened your patience, every unanswered question shaped your wisdom, and every quiet season revealed the strength that was already within you. Don't skip, because this message is meant to stay with you long after this video ends. The greatest blessings often arrive after the greatest growth, and sometimes the miracle is not found in changing the journey. It is found in discovering how the journey has already changed you. As you step forward from this moment, carry hope instead of doubt and peace instead of fear. Let your heart remember that kindness is never wasted, faith is never empty, and sincere love always leaves a lasting mark. Whatever comes next, move toward it with confidence, knowing that every silent step has prepared you for a brighter chapter ahead. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the most beautiful part of this story is that your greatest days are still waiting to be written. This is not goodbye, it is the moment your heart carries this message into a brand new chapter. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. If you have listened from the very beginning, then you already know this journey was never only about another person. It was also about discovering the incredible strength that has always lived inside you. Every silent sacrifice, every unanswered question, and every moment you chose hope over disappointment became part of a greater story. The one connected to your soul has awakened to a truth they can no longer deny, but an even greater victory is that you never allowed your heart to lose its light while waiting for that understanding to arrive. Before this message ends, remember one final truth. The most meaningful connections are not built in a single moment, they are revealed through patience, kindness, and unwavering faith. What looked like delay was quietly creating wisdom. What felt like distance was teaching appreciation. What seemed invisible was becoming unforgettable. Don't skip, because this is the message meant to stay with you long after the video ends. The greatest surprise is not that someone finally understands your value. The greatest surprise is realizing that every step of your journey was preparing you for a future far greater than you could see. Now move forward with peace, confidence, and hope. Leave behind every fear that whispered your efforts were unnoticed. They were seen. They mattered. They became part of a story that has now reached its beautiful turning point. Whatever tomorrow brings, let your heart remain steady, your spirit remain strong, and your faith remain unshaken. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and sometimes the greatest blessing is discovering that the ending you were praying for was actually the beginning of the life you were always meant to embrace. One last message remains, and it may be the one your heart remembers the longest. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. If this journey has touched your spirit, then know this. Every moment of quiet faith has already created a change that cannot be undone. The one connected to your soul has finally recognized the depth of what you carried in silence. They now understand that your patience was never a weakness, your kindness was never unnoticed, and your unwavering hope was never without purpose. The truth has reached them, and with that truth comes a new beginning built on understanding instead of uncertainty. As you leave this story behind, carry its lesson with you. Life has a remarkable way of revealing answers at the exact moment they are needed most. What once appeared to be a closed door may simply have been waiting for the right season to open. Every challenge refined your character, every delay strengthened your faith, and every silent sacrifice became a chapter that shaped a brighter future. Don't skip, because the greatest revelation is this: the peace you were searching for was quietly growing inside you long before the world could see it. That inner strength is the gift no circumstance can ever take away. So let your heart move forward with confidence. Welcome each new day with gratitude, knowing that sincerity always leaves a lasting mark and genuine kindness is never wasted. The connection that brought you here has already fulfilled its greatest purpose. It reminded you of the incredible strength, hope, and light you carry within. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next chapter of your life begins the moment you choose to believe that your best days are still ahead. The final chapter was never about looking back, it was always about stepping into what comes next. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Everything that seemed hidden has now revealed its purpose. The one connected to your soul has awakened to a truth they cannot ignore. They finally understand that your silent sacrifices were the strongest proof of a heart that never stopped believing. What they once overlooked has become the very reason they see this connection differently today. The respect, appreciation, and understanding growing inside them are no longer temporary emotions, they are becoming the foundation of a completely new beginning. There is one lesson that will remain long after these words are over. Real connections are never measured by how loudly they begin but by how deeply they endure. Every season of waiting shaped your character. Every unanswered moment strengthened your faith. Every quiet sacrifice carried a purpose that only time could reveal. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the greatest turning points often arrive when everything finally starts making sense. What once felt like a mystery is now becoming a story of growth, wisdom, and unexpected clarity. As this message comes to its close, carry only hope into the days ahead. Leave behind every doubt that told you your kindness went unseen. It did not. Every sincere choice, every patient step, and every moment you refuse to lose hope has become part of a story that will continue beyond this day. Trust the journey, embrace the lessons, and welcome the future with confidence, because the greatest miracle was never hidden in the ending, it was quietly preparing you for the beautiful beginning that has been waiting for you all along. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The journey may be ending, but its deepest meaning is only now becoming clear. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. If you have stayed with this message until now, it is because your heart was searching for something greater than simple answers. The one connected to your soul has finally awakened to the truth that your silent sacrifices were never invisible. Every moment you chose patience instead of giving up, every time you protected this connection without expecting recognition, and every quiet act of hope has become impossible for them to overlook. They now see that what you carried in silence was far more powerful than anything words could have expressed. Before this story closes, remember the greatest revelation of all. The purpose of this journey was never to make you chase what was meant for you. It was to transform you into someone who could recognize genuine love, genuine peace, and genuine purpose when they arrived. Every delay strengthened your spirit. Every unanswered question built your wisdom. Every season of waiting prepared you for this moment of understanding. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the greatest reward is often the clarity that arrives after the longest season of patience. Now let this message remain with you as you step into tomorrow. Walk with confidence, protect your peace, and never underestimate the quiet strength that has carried you this far. The story you believed was ending has quietly become the beginning of something far more meaningful. Trust that every sincere step has mattered, every silent sacrifice has left its mark, and every hopeful prayer has moved you closer to the future waiting for you. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the most beautiful chapter of your journey is the one you are about to write from this moment forward. The story has reached its quietest moment, and yet this is where its strongest truth is revealed. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. If your heart is still listening, then this message was never a coincidence. The one connected to your soul has finally recognized the value of everything you carried in silence. They now understand that every sacrifice, every patient step, and every moment you chose hope over doubt became the invisible foundation of this connection. What once seemed unnoticed has become the very reason they can no longer look at this bond the same way. Their heart has awakened, not through noise, but through the quiet truth you lived every single day. There is one final realization that changes everything. The greatest victory was never making someone understand your worth. The greatest victory was that you never allowed disappointment to change the goodness within you. That quiet strength became your greatest gift, and it has touched more than one heart. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the most beautiful transformations begin when you stop questioning your journey and start trusting the purpose behind it. Every chapter, every delay, and every unanswered moment has been leading to this deeper understanding. As these words come to a close, carry this truth wherever life takes you. Never believe that sincere love, genuine kindness, or faithful patience disappear without meaning. They always leave a lasting mark, even when you cannot see it immediately. Walk into the future with peace, confidence, and gratitude, knowing that the light you protected through every difficult season has become brighter than ever before. This message may be ending, but your journey is only beginning. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the greatest chapters of your life are still waiting to unfold.